This is XBot. I didn't build XBot because I needed another robot that could simply move forward, turn left, or avoid a wall. I built it as a hobby project, but also as an experiment. I wanted to see what would happen if I connected a physical robot to a local large language model and allowed that AI to influence the robot's decisions. Instead of programming every action like move forward for 3 seconds, turn left when something is detected. I wanted XBot to understand what is happening around it, make decisions, and develop its own behavior. The idea was simple. Can I build a small robot that doesn't just follow instructions, but actually appears curious about the world around it? Most small hobby robots work using predefined rules. If the distance is less than 20 centimeters, stop. If there is an obstacle, turn. If a sensor detects something, perform a predefined action. That works. But I wanted something more interesting. I wanted XBot to have a higher-level decision-making system. So instead of every decision being hard-coded, XBot collects information about its environment and uses AI to help decide. Where should I go? Should I investigate something? Should I follow someone? Have I already explored this area? Am I stuck? Should I try another direction? And most importantly, I wanted this intelligence to run using a local LLM, rather than depending entirely on cloud-based AI. That means XBot can have its own local AI brain running on my network, processing information and generating decisions. For me, that's the interesting part of this project. It's not really about building a remote-controlled robot. It's about experimenting with AI-driven autonomous behavior. XBot combines several different technologies. At the lowest level, there is the microcontroller controlling the hardware in real time. It controls the motors, reads the sensors, monitors distances, and reacts immediately when something is too close. XBot uses multiple distance sensors to understand the space around it. A front ultrasonic sensor helps detect objects directly ahead, while additional distance sensors look toward the sides. This gives XBot a basic sense of spatial awareness. Instead of being completely blind and simply driving until it hits something, it can compare different directions and decide where there is space to move. It also uses motion and orientation sensors. A gyroscope and accelerometer help XBot understand movement, rotation, and changes in orientation. A digital compass can provide heading information, allowing XBot to understand which direction it is facing. Together, these sensors give the robot something similar to a very simple internal sense of direction. XBot also has a microphone and speaker. The microphone allows it to receive audio and eventually understand spoken interaction. The speaker gives XBot a voice. There is also a display, which I use to give the robot visual expressions and status information. So instead of being only a machine moving around the floor, XBot can show different expressions depending on what it is doing or thinking. The wheels and motors provide movement, while motor drivers allow the software to control speed and direction. And above all of this sits the AI layer. The local LLM acts as the higher-level reasoning system. The sensors provide information about the physical world. The microcontroller handles fast reactions. And the AI helps decide what XBot should try to do next. This is where XBot becomes much more interesting. I don't want it to simply wander randomly. I'm developing behaviors around concepts such as curiosity, exploration, obstacle learning, following people, memory, and playfulness. While moving, XBot continuously observes its sensors. It checks the distance ahead. It looks to the left and right. It monitors its orientation. And it keeps track of what has recently happened. If XBot repeatedly encounters an obstacle in one direction, it shouldn't continue making the exact same mistake. It can remember that the path was blocked and try another strategy. If an area hasn't been explored recently, curiosity can encourage XBot to investigate it. If it detects something interesting, such as movement or a person, that can temporarily become a higher priority. Instead of wandering away immediately, XBot may decide to approach, observe, or follow. At other times, it can simply explore. The behavior isn't based on one giant AI command controlling every motor movement. There are different layers. The lowest layer handles safety. If XBot is about to hit something, it doesn't need to ask an LLM what to do. It reacts immediately. Above that is navigation and behavior. And above navigation is the AI reasoning layer. The AI can look at information such as: the front is blocked. The left side is open. I haven't explored that direction recently. I detected a person nearby. I've been in this location for too long. And from that information, XBot can choose a goal. The real-time controller then works out how to execute that goal safely. This separation is important because an LLM is relatively slow compared with a microcontroller. So the AI doesn't need to decide every wheel movement. Instead, it decides intent. Things like: explore the left side. Follow the person. Investigate that object. Move away from this area. Look around. And the robot handles the physical movement. For me, XBot is still an experiment. I'm continuously adding new behaviors, sensors, memory, and better decision-making. But the ultimate goal isn't to create the fastest robot or the most powerful robot. The goal is to explore something different. What happens when a physical machine has perception, memory, personality, and an AI capable of reasoning about what it should do next? Can it become more curious? Can it learn the layout of its environment? Can it recognize patterns? Can it develop preferences about where it likes to explore? Can it interact with people in a way that feels less mechanical? And how far can I push this using inexpensive hardware and locally running AI? That's what XBot is really about. It's a hobby project, a robotics project, an AI project, and probably a project that will never actually be finished because there is always one more sensor, one more behavior, and one more idea I want to add. Well, I asked XBot, what do you know about the International Baccalaureate, or IB?
International Baccalaureate, IB, is a global, non-profit education organization founded in Geneva in 1968. It is best known for creating internationally back.
For now, XBot is learning to explore its world. And I'm learning what happens when you give a little robot something that looks surprisingly similar to curiosity. This is XBot.